Brent from class 2-3, and this video is going to tell you about my previous internship. So for my previous internship, I have worked in Shanghai, China, in Intercontinental Shanghai Puxi as a digital marketing management training. So for the first part of this video, I will talk about my internship learning objectives. So for the first one, I set myself to be able to create a sales and marketing PowerPoint. So during my internship, every week, on every Friday, we will have a sales and marketing conference. And as digital marketing department, we were supposed to show everyone what's going on in the hotel lately. So we were doing this by making this PPT. So how did I do that? Well, obviously you have to have the information, right? So I did that by gathering information from departments, like, for example, like food and beverage and front office, to get information like photos or figures or lately promotions from these two departments. And also I have to have the fundamental structure of the hotel, meaning that if there's anything change in the hotel, is there any facility closed lately, something like this. So for my second learning objective, it would be to be able to complete a hotel promotion on hotel's official WeChat account. WeChat is commonly used in China. It's a really common used social media app. So in order to do this, well, actually, in the beginning of my internship, I felt really confused of writing promotions on WeChat account, and because I have never done this such thing before. So how did I do that? First, in the beginning, I tried to search information from the previous promotion sent from other hotel. If they have something similar to the promotion that I am going to write, so I have to read and have to figure out what's the shining point of their promotion. And also, most importantly, we as writer, we have to be inspired and think through all the time that why are we doing this and what makes this special for customers. So every week when we are writing promotions, and I know it's like two promotions, but it actually took a lot of time because we have to be inspired, we have to get inspiration. So, and also we have to think, is this promotion welcome for all the customers? So for my third internship learning objectives, I set myself to be able to create a formal resume of the official stuff. So during my internship, I have written two resumes, for one executive pastry chef and the other one is for the executive assistant manager, which was sales and marketing director. So I was really lucky to be given this task from my department head because she trusted me a lot. So obviously I have also never done this thing before. So first I did that by researching and analyzing the features of press release of other staff, and reference is certainly needed. So during my internship, I tried to look up the information on the website. I surfed on the internet and I looked for other resume. How did they write it? Something like this. And because in this department, when you write something and if it's going to the public, you have to make sure that everything is perfect on your side. So I have to really be strict to this. So for my last learning objective, I set myself to be able to solve customer complaints on online hotel booking agencies such as Booking.com or TripAdvisor or Expedia. So mainly this is called CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. And I was really lucky again by to be taught by assistant digital marketing manager. Um, so how did I do this? So first, this could be the most important task of the whole job by solving customer problems, complaints. And in order to do that, I have to be familiar with the common problems which customer might have during their stay. So there are customer having complaints on maybe the service of the hotel or the food or the facilities or the surroundings. So normally I will be given some templates on replying these complaints, but for some special complaints, I have to write it myself, and I had to learn how to deal with this problem. So yes, obviously I have to be acquainted with which fit for which common problems. So yeah, and also this should be checked daily because this is connected to hotel image, meaning that if we don't respond quickly, guests might have other complaints on that. If the guests thinking that, well, this hotel might not be good because I have complaints on this and the hotel doesn't solve that on time, and there might be another customer complaints. So for my personal assessment, um, I used SWOT analysis. So for the strength part, I will think myself as a good listener because during my internship, I love to come up with my own ideas and share with my colleagues on how things would do. Because when my department head or assistant manager told me this should be right or that would be correct to do, and normally I have my own idea to share with them on certain things. And also I have learned things from school and applied them to my work, such as respect for others and always make a plan before doing things. So I have learned so many things in SHMS, and while I was working in the hotel, I tried to be respectful to everyone, not just my colleagues, but everyone in the hotel. So I have done such thing like that, and the guests smiled at me, and I felt really, really good. And for my weakness part, actually at the beginning of my internship, I was quite unorganized person because digital marketing has tons of files like tags, photos, and promotions. So I put them together rather than categorizing them accordingly. So each time my department head asked for something, I always took a long time looking in the files. But luckily, my department head is quite a patient person, so what she taught me was importance of categorizing files. So for the opportunity part, actually my department head is a very generous and open-minded person, so she treated interns the same as other colleagues who worked for her. So sometimes opportunities are the ones that I should try to find myself, such like official press release writer, which I have done several personally as I talk about. So for the threat part, well, actually there are 4 persons in the office, 1 artist, assistant digital marketing manager, me as a coordinator, and my department head. So the purpose, or should I say difference, between my job and food and beverage or front office job is that this job is divided fairly and reasonable, so there was no competition between co-workers. However, there was one intern joined my position before 3 weeks I left. Actually, anyway, when speaking about professional challenges, it should be the writing skill at no doubts, really. Because Shanghai, well, it's a really international place where it has a huge number of foreigners and tourists coming in and out every day. So almost each hotel promotion is should be bilingual, Chinese and English. And also for the work, every single work that comes out the hotel has to be approved by general manager. So as I talked about, I have ever written the press release, resume for the staff and hotel promotions. These things should be checked by the general manager. And once general manager has approved these files, it could be sent out to the public. And because this is normal process working in the hotel, so we as coordinators, we should respect this. Actually, our general manager is from Germany, and he always applies strict rules to the work. So we should respect him, really, because if we don't, we might have problems. So actually, in doing so, I will realize that this is somehow not related to English, but more about the way you write it. So normally it can always go straight to the point and doesn't confuse the customers. So no matter the promotion is inside or outside of the hotel, well, if you are writing promotions inside, meaning that like the signage in the elevator maybe, and outside like food and beverage promotions. So these things were actually threatening me because I have never done this thing before, and I knew that this will go to the public. So somehow it made me all the time collecting templates of food and beverage promotion, hotel event promotion, or festival promotion, and I push myself to learn to be familiar with these promotions. How did they write it, and how did it go? Because if I didn't, otherwise I cannot ensure the quality of the work, which will lead to rejected work from general manager and my department head. So lastly, due to the facts and comments above, I think the charming part of internship in hospitality industry is not just about attending to work on time and try to make everything satisfied by your department head or by your boss every day. It is more about upgrading yourself and keep learning towards your goals. So no matter what department we have worked for, there is one thing that never changes, is customers, because in the hotel you are dealing with customers every day. Customer is your god. So hospitality is more about communicating to people and make people think that you, as a worker there, strongly represent the image of the hotel. So in digital marketing department, it's well in the hotel we call it public relations. So we are dealing with customers all the time. So no matter we wrote something like promotions or something, we should check and check, no spelling mistakes and no wrong words, something like that. So thank you for your watching, and see you next time.